Running was Olympic skier Eileen Gu's big thing in high school, and she has an impressive marathon time. Chinese-American freestyle skier Eileen Gu was one of the breakout stars of the 2026 Milano Cortina Winter Olympic Games. Having claimed 6 Olympic medals in total, including gold in the halfpipe this year, she is now the most decorated freestyle skier, male or female, in Olympic history. She has also made headlines for her ability to balance elite athletics with a lucrative modeling career and studying international relations at Stanford University. But in a sliding doors moment when she was 16 years old, she almost skipped her first free ski World Cup to compete with her high school in the state cross-country championship. In an episode of the Burnouts podcast recorded last summer, Gu, now 22, shared that she was a skiing weekend warrior while competing for San Francisco University High School's cross-country and track teams. "The skiing thing happened by accident," she said. "I always loved skiing growing up. I grew up in San Francisco and did the weekend warrior thing, the 4-hour drive to Tahoe. I was skiing 2 days a week. I probably had 45 to 50 days on the mountain. By no means was I a professional skier or training. I was running cross-country and track in high school and that was my big thing. I thought that I was going to be recruited." As a freshman, she was a consistent number 2 or 3 runner on the cross-country team, placing 40th at the 2017 CIF State Cross-Country Championships in 20 minutes and 11.70 seconds for 3 miles and helping the Red Devils to a runner-up team finish in Division 5. As a freshman on the track, she ran 11 minutes and 55.90 seconds for 3200 m, 5 minutes and 31.98 seconds for 1600 m and 2 minutes and 36.07 seconds for 800 m. When she was 16, Gu shared on the podcast that she was invited to her first free ski World Cup event as the alternate of the alternate after one athlete got injured and the next athlete in line had a visa issue. "It was this one-time opportunity for me to go to a World Cup," she said. "It was the same weekend as my state championships and I actually picked running because I was like, I'm going to be a runner, this is my thing. Then, at the last minute, my teammates' parents came to me and my mum and said, 'We really appreciate what you're doing for our girls, it's a team sport. But if it was our daughter, we would have them go to the World Cup.'" Buoyed by the vote of confidence, Gu attended the event and scored enough points to get invited back with her own spot the following year. She took second place. Her third appearance at the World Cup resulted in victory, and the rest is history. Even now, Gu is an avid runner and attributes her endurance in skiing to her distance running training. She was the only woman to compete in all 3 free ski events, slopestyle, halfpipe and big air, and the schedule was grueling. The big air final prevented her from attending a crucial training session for halfpipe, but her efforts paid off with 3 medals. "This is why I run so much," she said in a press conference before her final event, the halfpipe. "I do 3 events, I build up my VO2 max, I work hard so that I can go back to back and compete for 3 weeks with no off days." Gu previously told Chinese news outlet INF News that she trained up to 10 miles per day while preparing for the Marathon pour Choose, the mass participation race in Paris that was held in conjunction with the Olympic Games in 2024. This was her debut marathon and she ran the distance in 3 hours 24 minutes and 36 seconds. She also ran the 2022 San Francisco Half Marathon in 1 hour 41 minutes and 7 seconds, finishing second in her age group. In the world of elite sports, athletes are often defined by a single image: a tennis player frozen mid-serve, a sprinter exploding off the blocks, a skier suspended weightlessly above a half-pipe. For Olympic freestyle skier Eileen Gu, that image is usually airborne, twisting, flipping, and defying gravity in a blur of snow and sky. But before the medals, before the sponsorships, before the world stage, there was something far simpler. There was running. Long before she was known for triple corks and podium finishes, running was Eileen Gu's big thing in high school. Not skiing. Not modeling. Not global fame. Just the rhythmic sound of shoes hitting pavement, lungs burning, mind clearing. And in a way, that quiet, solitary sport may have shaped her just as much as the glittering spectacle of the Winter Olympics. What's even more striking? She didn't just run casually. She clocked an impressive marathon time, a mark that would be admirable for any serious amateur runner, let alone a world-class winter athlete balancing academics, travel, and competition. This is a story about endurance beyond snow, about discipline beyond talent, and about how sometimes, the road, not the mountain, builds the champion. The solitude of the road. Running is different from skiing. Freestyle skiing is explosive, technical, and dazzling. It's choreography in the sky. It demands creativity, spatial awareness, courage, and split-second precision. It's loud, crowds cheering, cameras flashing, skis carving through icy walls of snow. Running, by contrast, is quiet. There is no half-pipe. No gravity-defying trick. No judges holding up scores. Just the steady cadence of breath and stride. Just distance, stretching ahead like a question you must answer with your body. For a high school student balancing elite training and rigorous academics, running offered something skiing could not: control. Accessibility. Simplicity. You don't need a mountain to run. You don't need snow or perfect weather. You don't need a team of technicians waxing skis or adjusting bindings. You just need to begin. And in high school, Eileen Gu began, again and again, turning running into her big thing. Not a side hobby. Not an afterthought. But a commitment. There's something telling about that choice. Running is not glamorous. It's not especially forgiving. It doesn't hide weaknesses. If you didn't sleep enough, you feel it. If you train poorly, you feel it. If your mind wavers, your legs know. It is brutally honest. And honesty builds resilience. A marathon mindset. Completing a marathon is no small feat. Running 26.2 miles demands far more than physical conditioning. It demands pacing, strategy, mental endurance, and a deep relationship with discomfort. An impressive marathon time, especially for a high school student, signals something more than athletic ability. It signals patience. Skiing events last minutes. A marathon lasts hours. In skiing, you prepare intensely and perform explosively. In a marathon, you prepare patiently and perform steadily. There's no room for reckless brilliance. The distance punishes it. Go out too fast, and the final miles will humble you. To run a strong marathon while juggling elite ski training and academic excellence speaks to a rare balance: speed and stamina, ambition and restraint. It suggests that Gu wasn't just chasing adrenaline. She was building a foundation. Running trains the cardiovascular system relentlessly. It strengthens the heart, increases lung capacity, and sharpens mental clarity. For a freestyle skier, that endurance is invaluable. Training sessions on snow can be long and demanding. Recovery between runs is critical. Competition days are emotionally draining. The engine built on the road carries over to the mountain.